Hello, good afternoon. So are you already overloaded with ideas? Are you looking for more? Alright, so before I get there on this red dot, I have a question to all of you. Do you really want to succeed in your life? I didn't get answer from everyone. Do you really want to succeed in your life? Better. So let's discuss. Do you know what is the single most important thing you need to succeed in your life? Do you know? The single most important thing you need to succeed in your life. It's not goal. It's not passion. It's not knowledge. It's not energy. It's not time. And it's definitely not that motivational wallpaper quote you stare at every morning. You may be having the skills of a superhero, the brain of Einstein, work hard or work smart. But without that one thing, you will feel stuck. And that one thing is opportunity. You may be the fastest sprinter of the world, but if you are starting from the wrong starting line, you will never win the race. So opportunity is that starting line which gets you in the game. Remember that the chances of your success are going to be directly proportional to the number of opportunities you will have in your life. And you will have three options always. The first one, wait for your luck to favor you and expect the opportunities to knock your door, which looks quite impractical. The second option is chase the opportunities only to get burnt out. The third option is attract the opportunities. Which one looks better? The third one looks best and the most exciting one. Right? So, why some people have opportunities chasing them, whereas others get stuck? That's what led me to discover opportunity matrix. Can I have the opportunity matrix? I'm going to break it down to help you understand how you should approach success in your life. So this opportunity matrix, as you can see on the screen, has two simple dimensions. One is competency, means how good you are at what you do. The second dimension is likability, that means how well people connect with you. The competency and likability of an individual would vary between high and low. And basis on that, people can be divided in 4 different quadrants, as you can see there. The quadrant A is high competency and high likability. This is the sweet spot of opportunities. Everyone wants to work with these people. The quadrant B is high competency and low likability. That means people who are brilliant but unbearable. Nobody wants to work with people who are unbearable, irrespective of the fact that they may be knowledgeable or brilliant or full of wisdom. Then we have quadrant D. I will talk about D first. Quadrant D is about high likability and low competency. These are the people who are charming people. Doors open for them, but they run the risk of being thrown out of the room, maybe because of the lack of the competency. The quadrant 4 is low competency and low likability. No opportunities there. They are the walking billboards saying, "Don't be like me." So, that means likability is an important aspect. What this likability is, it's not about the looks and necessarily not about the six-pack abs or a 22 inches bicep. What does this likability means? It is your ability to make people feel valued. And why likability matters? According to Harvard study, they found that managers have tendency to choose candidates who are more likable as compared to the candidates who may be well qualified but less likable. In sales, likable salespeople close 44% more deals as compared to the others. And in your case, you never want to miss the class of a teacher whom you like. Yes or no? We all go out of the way doing things for people whom we like. And even criminals get lighter sentences for their likable behavior. So that means likability works from classroom to boardrooms and to the courtrooms. But irony is, most of the people spend 1/3 of their life in gaining qualification to enhance their competency, but they don't even spend 5% of their time in enhancing their likability. Remember, likability opens the door. That means it helps you to capture the opportunity. And competency is something which will keep you in the room. That means it will enable you to capitalize the opportunity. So, in your life, opportunities are not going to shower from the sky. Opportunities will come your way through the people. And who are these people? Definitely those people who really want you to succeed. And who will want you to succeed? Somebody who definitely likes you. And if you have more people liking you, that means you will have more opportunities coming your way. So, you should follow these 3 simple things whenever you meet anybody or any person coming across you. The first thing, show genuine interest and appreciate people. Sounds simple, but the difficult one is we all are appreciation hungry instead of being appreciative. And we don't like people who are appreciation hungry, but we like people who are appreciative. The second simple thing is listen with curiosity. None of us like chatterboxes. And the last thing is help people succeed. Genuinely, directly or indirectly. If you do that, just follow these 3 simple steps and you will have opportunities flowing in your life. And that's the beginning. The first point in terms of attempting something in your life. So, the second dimension of this opportunity matrix that you can see is the competency. You all have been working hard to gain certain level of competency, and you're going to work for a couple of more years in your life. I just want to tell you one thing. When it comes to competency, whichever field or area of interest you have, go deep into it. As deep as possible. Malcolm Gladwell said that 10,000 hours of dedicated and passionate practice can make you master of any area. So, the deeper you go, higher you rise. That's all about the competency. As you will progress in your life, you will find that even after having learned a concept of opportunity matrix, which is likability and competency, you will have 2 enemies constantly chasing you, and they will block your growth. What are those 2 enemies? The first one is human tendency to blame and complain instead of taking an action. When we are not able to do something, or something doesn't happen according to us, then we just blame and complain instead of taking an action. So in that kind of a scenario, you must care to take an action instead of blaming and complaining. The second enemy that you're going to come across is the fear of failure. Because of that, you will hold back yourself and you will not even attempt to avail an opportunity right there in front of you. So in that kind of a situation, dare to fail and dare to take an action. So in order to handle these two enemies, in case of, instead of blaming and complaining, care to take an action. And in case of fear of failure, dare to take an action. So the magic formula is 3 steps. The first, likability opens the door. Competency prevents you from being thrown out of the room. And the third one, action gets you going. And it also opens new doors for you. This is the formula for unstoppable growth in your life. Now I want to tell you, how does it really work in practical life? How it helped me in my life in many situations. On my 50th birthday, I was just introspecting my life and I was just trying to check my bucket list, what is still pending and what is that which I haven't done so far. So then I realized that in my school days I wanted to be an actor. I haven't done this at the age of 50. The next thought was, it's too late. I'm old. I have grey hairs now. Who's going to give me work? Where is the scope? Then I realized, am I in a blame or complain mode? Can I take an action on this? So I decided to pursue this even at the age of 50. And I did a bit of research and I found that there is a need of grey hair models, and incidentally the fit models or actors in the grey hair category are short in supply. So I found a gap that this is the area I can work. So I got my portfolio shoot done. And after that, I was trying to figure out who are the people who are going to give me work and why will they give me work. And soon I realized that these are the people who are into casting domain, like casting directors or the casting agencies. They are the people who give work to actors. So I thought, I'm not a trained actor. I do not have any network in industry. And there is a huge amount of nepotism. I don't have a godfather there. So how will I get work? How will this concept help me in this situation? So I thought, can I build my likability with these casting community? In order to do that, I studied their life very closely. And I found that there is a problem in their life. And if I can help them with this problem, they will tend to like me and there is a possibility that I can get work. What was that problem? After having studied their life, I recognized that most of them or all of them have one common problem. And that problem is nobody knows them. Today, all of you sitting in this room would not be able to recall the name of more than 1 or 2 casting directors or the casting agents. Whereas every project that you see on screen, behind that there are a number of casting people. So they lacked recognition in their life. I thought, can I do something about it? Can I be instrumental in giving them a little bit of recognition? So during the lockdown, I started my live talk show on Instagram. I changed my bio. Even when I was not an actor and model, I wrote my bio as actor and model and I uploaded all my pictures of portfolio there. Now my profile was looking like a model profile. And I started my live talk show on Insta. During lockdown, I reached out to the casting people and I requested them that please come on my show. I want to reveal your story to people. That's how I completed 25 episodes. And by the end of 25th episode, I was well connected with more than 25 casting agents who were, in a situation that they started liking me because I was the one who made some effort to enhance or bring their story in light. And what happened after that? After lockdown, when these people started working on their projects, they started reaching out to me, saying that we have a film coming up, we have a web series coming up, and we are looking for somebody like you, so I'm sending you an audition script, please share your audition. That's how opportunities started coming in. I prepared auditions, submitted. Initially the crack ratio was less, but then parallelly I worked on enhancing my craft of acting in front of camera. It's been 4 years Since then, I have worked on more than 100 projects, including Bollywood films, some web series, some international TV ads, or some music videos, some award-winning short films also. And never ever I have stood in an audition line. Never ever I have gone to an office of any casting agency. By being in Delhi, not being in Mumbai, I keep getting work every day in my WhatsApp. Not even a single day when I don't get requirement for an audition. That's the power of this framework which I just shared with you. And I have n number of examples to share with you where I have used this framework extensively. And that's the reason I've been able to do so many things in my life. You know the formula now. Go crack it. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.